let's get on with the 8th attorney then. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think the stream's gonna be as popular as it was yesterday. I think yesterday was a bit of beginner's luck. September 7th at 10 AM. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. This is Edgeworth. This is the scary prosecution man that apparently is going to demolish me. At least my guy seems more confident this time. Because like last time he was like stuttering and everything at this point. He's very sure of himself now. Hello, Rivers. Hello, sister. I am streaming, Rivers. How are you? Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honour. I am excited that you're here, sister. It was more the fact I didn't expect to see Rivers here. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honour. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. That wasn't a very good opening statement. It's just, yeah, she did it, really. If we may call our first witness, Your Honour, the prosecution... hello, Super. Didn't expect like everyone from Ryan's chat to show up, to be honest. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. How are you, Super? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Look at this man. I don't know how to explain it, but he gives off like just like goofy vibes, like he's not a very serious sort of guy. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. He is good. He does come across as a very goofy man. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. No worries, Super. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Have fun out wherever you're going. The cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. This statue's going through a lot. Like it's this is the second case it's been used as a weapon now. It was heavy. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a. Excuse me, Mr. Gumshoe. We do not allow sexism here. Girls can be just as murderous as men. That is equality. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans have been added to the court record. This is the light, I suppose, from outside. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, is that correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I'd hard evidence she did it, sir. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Oh, witness testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? Read a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. We're going back to, like, yesterday where he wasn't, like, a very confident lawyer. He's just like, so what am I meant to be examining? What is my job exactly? Because I can't quite figure it out. Which isn't the best, is it really? Like when you have a lawyer and they're just like, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. You know, it's bad when your client's throwing stuff at you. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. Are you having fun there, Jonas? She pet the mods. The mods deserve petting. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something. That's quite optimistic for like a real courtroom, really. It worked lots of times. I love how all Parrot's interested in is petting the mods. Is something the matter? No, Your Honour. I'd like to begin my examination now. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. He immediately arrested Maya. Consider witness. I'm just gonna go back and like press everything. You're a parrot. To be pet. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. Call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. Hello Miles, how are you? Detective Gumshoe, how long will you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it's about 3 minutes. That is pretty fast, to be fair. Our motto this month is quick response. Shouldn't that always be your motto? Like, is some months you're like, we can go a bit slower when responding to crimes. It's okay, they really won't mind. That's how I got there before the killer got away. So, tell us who the two people you found at the scene were. Yes, sir. Are you absolutely sure it was It's like, did you see me? Did you really? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Is he like profiling us because of my hair? That's quite rude. I'm good, thank you, Miles. Why am I agreeing? Why am I like, yeah, she does look a bit weird, doesn't she? I should pick my points and press it. No, why does it matter? I'm gonna press everything. Screw you. Why is that? What's your reason? Why would a witness account describing this? Hold on, just 1 second. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had a hard evidence she did it, correct? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Oh, he's upset with me now. He's no longer goofy. Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Parrot, shut up. You're meant to be setting a good example as a moderator of the channel. Well, I guess she is. Well, you know, what's more reliable than dressing in pink? That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? How come you're not more? Yeah, your name's not Jonas. And you see, we're trying to build a Jonas army here, so that's the reason. Parrot, don't say that to the viewers. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honour, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honour. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper. You didn't find that was me! On the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Parrot seems like the best person to represent me, oh god. If he's the best, I don't want to know who's the worst. Also, they're found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Hi, Adio. How are you? That is how you say your name, isn't it, Adio? Because I'm not fully sure. Alright, it's alright, Adio. We're getting rid of him. We're gonna get rid of him soon and replace him with someone else called Jonas. before before we begin your cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Parrot is the number 2 hater. He's your favourite. Oh, God. I think Jonas is more reliable than Parrot. I don't know why you're dragging Jonas into this. Also, hello, other Jonas. Very well. The defence may begin its cross-examination. Is this just break out into an argument over who's a bad mod and who's a good mod? After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. If you change your legal name to Jonas, can you be a moderator? I don't think you're gonna go that far to be a moderator. But I feel like the other mods would say yes to that. I feel like they'd back you being a mod if you did that. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. I mean, it kind of does imply it though. And then, why is he calling me a smarty pants? Oh god. I'm just look at the killer. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? She was framed. Yeah, this is definitely a good... We have no evidence for this, but we're gonna go down that route anyway. If that's the case, where's your evidence? The evidence is I'm making it up. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, why is the witness teaming up on me? Stay out of it, you're meant to be unbiased in this. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. There was blood found on the Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Bye, Adio. Thank you for dropping in. See you soon. Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. Oh, that's very reliable. Again, we have very good evidence here. Seems reliable to me. Yeah, like this isn't a movie. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. He looks so upset, he's like, oh no. Hi Lou, how are you? Don't you find it a little odd for the victim to write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point. So sad with himself, like, I'm such a bad detective. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Well, that's like arguably an opinion. That's not a fact. Order. Imagine like being cut though and like your lawyer sweating like that. Like that would be terrifying. That's right, that's what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. What evidence do I have, I suppose? And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me. Do you have proof it was I who wrote it? Of course I do. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? I hear they take the little bits in the blood. Hemoglobins. Hermogoblin. This is me. This is how I speak when it comes to fancy words. You can't refuse to testify in the courtroom. Be like, no thanks, I don't feel like it. I'm no expert on blood tests. I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. That was a mess. Right, where was I? On which hand was the bloody finger? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh. Before she died. What evidence do I have then? The body was here, and the note was like here. Oh! She couldn't have written the note because she died instantly. I'm so smart. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Miss Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Or he just could have. You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? I swear to God, if it was that thinker clock statue thingy, I'm gonna go to court yourself. What are you gonna do in court? Like, sue the statue? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department. Oh, that's like soft. That's like making the hardening the blow. It was like, this is from your department. You should know this. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I bet... Like what? How can you object the autopsy? Be like, no, I think it's wrong. When? When did we get the autopsy? I'm assuming it would have been the day after. Like I don't think we could have gotten it the day of. Can I save the game before I do anything here? This is like my safety net. It's the day after murder. The autopsy report is out. What do you mean it's outdated? She didn't. The way she died didn't change. A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow, but there was a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes. I'll see the results this morning. Your Honour, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Can I call... Did they get mad if I insult the guy? If I just start insulting the prosecution? Jonas, don't say that, because if Parrot's old, then I don't want to know what me and other Jonas are. I'm gonna save again before I insult him, because he deserves to be insulted, but I don't want to get in trouble with the judge for it. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request it? That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to insult the guy, but... I don't want to refrain from personal attacks. He's annoying me. No matter, Your Honour. Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honour, I submit this report to the court. Hello, Riv. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honour, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that is the obvious conclusion. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Parrot the scenery mod. Welcome in. I don't know how to refer to you, so just welcome in. April May, at your service. Why is she just named after months? Why is she standing like that? That must hurt your back, like, immensely. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness refrain from rant and winking. This is not she's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Insert like that. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? G, I was in my hotel room. T. I hate reading out her lines, like, with a passion. I hate saying T. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. lawyer offices. That's right, big boy. Excuse me. This is not how you speak in the courtroom. Please testify to court on what you saw. Welcome in, Insa. How are you? It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window, you know, and then it's Inter. Yeah, sorry, Parrot's like really unreliable. Anyway. Oh, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Rivers, don't start saying T. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and... Oh, I know he is. I mod with him, so we should unmod Parrot. Yeah, we need to, like, replace him with someone who's actually called Jonas, and then we actually have 3 Jonases. I think that's a really good show. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. I hate this woman with like a seething passion. Stop talking like that. It's too late to change your name. Yeah, that's a requirement to be my moderator. You have to legally change your name to Jonas. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Why are you like inviting him to replace you? Yeah, if your name's Jonas, you have to change it again. What about my cross-examination? I understand you and Miss Meyer phase honestly, will you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Because he's a good mod. Yeah, Parrot's been sick of us. Like, this is my second day of streaming. He already wants out. Yes, I'm cross-examining the witness. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Parrot would encourage chat to start right before he mods. Well, that's why I have the Jonas duo. Like they can keep him in line. At least that's the idea, is that they keep him in line. It was like 9 at night. The promise. Yeah, they actually sing together in Mod VC all the time. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? It's so out of focus. She can't get this question that easily. I sort of, you know, I had a feeling. Well, I was finished trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little hard on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. I'm not badgering anybody. You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. Parrot, shut up. Yes, we have. So you and the 2 Joneses have to stop Parrot from writing, and then the Parrot and Jones have to stop Jones from wiping chat with shield mode. Oh, good. What about me? I have to like sit and do this. You looked out the window. What did you see next? Some people campaign for political parties. I campaign for Parrot to change his name. It's okay, Jonas, we don't blame you. The woman with long hair, that was Maya Fey. Best scream coming into a chat. Slender of sort. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing. Parrot for Jonas. What on earth does that even mean? It's Jonas, it's okay. You don't need to justify this. We don't blame you for putting on shield mode. How do you know she was a defendant? Well, you know. It's okay, Jonas. It's up for interpretation. I think everything when it comes to you is up for interpretation. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Is there only like one woman in the world with a woman physique? Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. No, it's not bulletproof. Shut up. Hold on a minute. That test me stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Oh god, what should I do? Should I tell her that she's lying or that she didn't see anything? It's just how stupid we are. Oh wow, I've picked some really good moderators, haven't I, guys? Really, really good choices here. I'm just gonna I'm gonna save the game again. Ignore this. Most experienced moderators. Yeah, I pick only the best for I pick the best for my mods. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. Is she trying to pull like the dumb girl thing? Like I'm just a little girl. I don't know anything. If you'd really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you'd have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. So we don't know if she was just up the night of the murder. She was, Your Honour. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? We got a... Raw. Is Rower? That's her response. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? Got her eyes twitching now. I just didn't think all the trifling little details are necessary, darling. But that wasn't... Her clothes and hair are minuscule details. The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing of your testimony. The thing is, you can't get experience without being modern. If someone wants modern experience, you can't become knob because you don't have experience. Yeah, well, luckily for you three, I didn't base it on experience, so... Oh, I'm not even gonna read that out. If you want to read what she's put there, then you can. I'm not reading that out. I hate this girl with like the update felons as mods. It depends. Is your name Jonas? Testimony again if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Someone get Becky because that girl's looking for something. Yeah, I forgot this is Becky's new girlfriend, isn't it? I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That can't be true because she died next to the window. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I see. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I did see it. Is that right as in you're right? As in you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was you're right. Oh no, oh no, I did it wrong, haven't I? It does! She died, like, at the window. She couldn't have run off. I'm very upset about this. How convenient for you. You remember her hippie clothes? That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. She picked it up from the desk. What sort of weapon was it? That statue, the thing. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony? Well, don't look so sad, Mr. Law, you can't win them all. No, but I'm feeling I'm onto something now. I'm just gonna quietly save my game again, so I don't lose any more hearts. It's fine. This isn't cheating, this is being smart. Parrot, you know this. You were here yesterday when it came up in the trial. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Not anything revealing about her, is it? Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Do you miss a lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thing was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock as well. Becky's streaming right now, Parrot. Clock statue's the ideal weapon of choice. I mean, yeah, like why, you know, why have a knife? Why have anything else when you can have a clock statue? Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, don't object to me, you sod. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, it's not. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. No. You can't make me withdraw a good question. Questions are all I have, Your Honour. You can tell the time marks committing the crime. It's perfect, honestly. I mean, yeah, like, what more do you want when you're killing someone besides knowing when you did it? I suppose it helps with, like, coming up with a testimony, doesn't it? Because it's like, well, if the clock says 2 o'clock, you can then, like, make up, like, a testimony for 2 o'clock that day. As you recall, I've caught murderer, not... this is the second case, Phoenix, you're a bit ahead of yourself there. With these questions before. Yeah, look, everything once. Objection sustained, you may continue to question the witness. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. So what happens now? I keep annoying you. What happens if you answer my question? How did you know it was a clock? What? Kill the guy. 10 PM, time for bed. Yeah. Killing people really does take it out of you, I'd imagine. Not out of experience, I would imagine. So like, you know, it is good for that because you heard it from across. Did you? You heard it saying the time from a different building. And again, how do you know that the clock spoke? You wouldn't know. You're the lawyer, you know this stuff. So you've been to the law offices in Pairs Cove? No. I didn't say that. Why'd I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. That is a very loud clock then, isn't it? Like, that would be deafening. You know what the clock's voice sounds like. They're close together, but you can hear it from like that distance. Shut up, Edgeworth. No, she couldn't have done, you liar. Well, Miss Wright, Isaka, that's a lot of violating sound. It sounds it. No, Your Honor, I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Surely, it's too far away. You were at the house. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not. Like common sense. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I'd like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objections. Shut up! I hate these guys. No, Your Honor. Fine, it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that— oh yeah, because they took out the batteries, didn't they? And then to put the papers inside it. I think it should— that clock is missing the clock. How could you possibly— just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting? The defense says this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Would you could explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see, the clock was empty and it couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big liar. What a way to like refer to the witness is just— you're lying to me. Well, Miss May? I hate that he keeps like wiggling his finger at me. Can he just not do that? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. Thank you. I do like being entertaining. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty. And as you say, it can't ring. Casually lying and committing perjury is cool. Yes, we love perjurers around here. If you've ever committed perjury, please apply to be moderator, we would love it. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true, that's a possibility. The clock might have emptied after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honour. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. I think I know what he means, luckily. Wasn't it you who told me proof of everything? I love the confidence this man has, compared to yesterday's trial where he was like sweating all the time, nervous, and now he's like, yeah, screw you, Edgeworth. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. I don't even need to apply. Perjury's my favourite pastime, besides watching your stream. I mean, you don't need to apply because you're already a moderator, is quite a big thing there. Something Parrot would allegedly do. I feel like Parrot's the sort of guy who'd somehow accidentally commit perjury. Like, I yeah.